Hello and welcome to another live stream in Elysium. I can see that there is a lot of people out there ready. Hello Arlas, finally, yes, welcome. Hey Jax, how are you? Welcome as well. Midday with 30 degrees here, but it's sure evening. Yeah, I wish it was 30 degrees over here. It's been around 12, I believe, so pretty cold. Hello Tobias, how are you? And hello Kuno, how are you as well? Welcome everyone. So we are back here in Elysium and we have some goals for today. And just another hello to Only Ellie on TikTok. How are you? Hope you're having a good day as well. So things that we want to achieve today. I want to grow, stop like building car parks everywhere. If you haven't noticed, on the last live stream, we've built all these car parks. Like, they've been busy, they've been used, and I think they were worth it. But we built all these car parks, plus this big one. I think this one we just increased the size of it. And we also built this kind of bus station, road bus station near the metro as well. And well, there is a lot of empty areas on the inside over here. This will be a park. This will have some buildings around the water in here, and then some trees in the middle. And then we have all this area to build. And I want to start preparing for what's next as well, in terms of building on this little, can I call it an island? Like, yeah, it's completely separated from the, well, from the other islands. They are all islands in here. So this little island or peninsula, whatever you want to call it. And then we want to expand our industry as well. We need a lot more industry, as you can see. And what I was thinking is maybe use this area to build an ore industry, or maybe that one. There are a few options in here. We could also build this back there, but it depends on where we want to do it. So, just looking at the chat, I missed the welcome. Come on, Arlas, how are you? And then, hello Elias, how are you as well? Welcome back. That maybe in the title is something that sure is going to happen. Yes, the car parks. Maybe. If you look at the traffic at the moment, not the traffic, but the need for car parks, especially in this area, it's quite brutal. Like, they want a lot of car parks in here. So we may need to do a little bit more under the train track over there, the metro track. So maybe that's what we will do. We have plenty of space for that, so that's fine. We can do it. It's 18.7 Celsius degree here. It should get up to 28. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I can't risk to miss anything. Please leave the peninsula's natural water defense. I'll try. I'm tired, but gotta do what you gotta do. Cool. Yeah, I don't want to change the way they look or anything like that. I want to keep it all natural. What yeah, I don't know yet. That'll be a long time. What I want to do is actually we just have this way of crossing into this big piece of land in here. And I was thinking that maybe later on we can bring this on over here, cross over here and there, and then we have another point for access in here, not just over there. Because I can see this area being really busy, and I can see that we might have issues. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, maybe we should start looking at a little bit more generic industry, if I'm not wrong. We are still importing some goods, so maybe if we do a little bit more of the generic industry, that will help us. And I will try to, at least on this side, you know what? I was about to say that I would just build around the trees, but they are so close there that I can just slightly move them away. And we still have like the space to build in there. So that should be all right, I suppose. Yeah, I'll keep this area. I don't know yet what we'll have in here in the middle. If you have any suggestions, let me know. I would like to know what you're thinking. And, well, maybe in here as well, I might avoid building on the main road in there. And think about it. What I may do, I can go there and disable zoning. Change the roads. There we go. So we get more space in this area. And before I forget, let me re-enable. Otherwise, I know that I'll make things wrong. There we go. They'll have a little bit more of a space in there to build. And I'm pretty sure they'll be happy about it. Oh, missed one little square over there. So, this will help a little bit, but not too much. Maybe the airport would be on the second island. On this one. Or on the I don't know how to call it. It's like we have to come up with names for these areas. Maybe we call this like the main beach, right? Because like it goes all the way like from one side to the other. And this is the middle island with the peninsula, and then we have, I don't know, the continent over there, mainland or something like this. Long Beach. You know what? Yes, that's couldn't be any other name in there. So that'll be Long Beach. Because it's a pretty long beach. Maybe just do one car park from one side to the other. How about that? That'll look awesome. Hello to Stupid Crap. That's an interesting name on TikTok. How are you? And hello, Elatif. That area is pretty suitable for a trade harbor. That actually might be. And do we have like any ship paths around here? We do. We have few coming this way, this way, this way, and that way. So we could make this a little bit more industrial and use this space for an ore industry then, and later on we build a cargo port in here. Is that the name of that? Cargo port? Harbor. Cargo harbor. Yeah, there we go. I like that idea. But we also have to be careful with the land over here. I want to keep the water that we have in there. Also, I have to be careful because like we have some water spots in here and I don't want to mess it up. Otherwise, you know what that means? We will get water everywhere. And in this area, I just replace the trees over there. There we go. And maybe that's where we start. We need more industry anyway, so we could. Let me look at this. I think my main issue right now in here is that we don't have like a main avenue coming through here. So we have a few options. I think what I would try to do is bring a road connecting from here to there, so they have faster access to the cargo station. And maybe we bring another one from here and then we connect everything there in this area. It's kind of fenced off, sort of. Let's try it. Let's see how that goes. I'll try to keep the smaller roads in here and we'll see how that works for us. I'll also try to preserve the water features, as I mentioned, just to make sure that we keep it there. Just keep the environment safe. This one goes there. Now these... Where should these meet? Would be there. And then I believe I could turn that around over here. And then we go straight over there. And then from that one, I will bring this straight there. There we go. We lost a little bit of the water there, but I think we will be safe. I don't think that'll be a major issue. Let me just keep an eye on this for a second. The big one. So, Long Beach. Alright. So, yeah, the airport. I think we talked about this on the first live stream. We even said something about like maybe reclaiming some land to build the airport. But yeah, I think this would be somewhere here. I don't know exactly where yet. Would be a pretty good place for that. Maybe even in this area, because if we are connecting this area over here, we could make things more connected. But yeah, when we get there, we will certainly work on this area. Cool. Is that a Spider-Man? The island with the city at the moment can be called Parker Island. Is that a Spider-Man reference? Why Parker? What am I missing? What is the joke in there? Florian is asking which map is this. This map is called Palmville. No worries. So, thinking the same. Yeah, I thought so. It's gonna destroy these swamps. Maybe. Or they... Like, all the swamps, they are discolored because of the ore, right? If we look at these. So, as you can see, everywhere we have that swamp color is where we have a lot of ore. So we could create an area for that. We could use what we have in here. At least on this side, I think I'll use what we have. And maybe on this side, we can keep the swamp as it is. Or maybe if we are greedy and we need to reclaim some land, this is where we go. But I think this will give us some options as well. But yeah, let me... I forgot that I've changed these before, but let's do this over here. I'll just be like rough with these lines, and then later on we come back and make it nicer. But just so we have an idea where that's going to, we actually also need an industrial area in there. And there we go. And that area would be specialized in ore. There we go. Or industry is starting to take shape here. So if you look at the ore industry, we do have the main building only available. Because of the car parks. Oh, right. That makes sense. It's actually realistic to build an industry in a swamp since there are ways to extract the swamp ground by drying the area, and then the swamp soil is used to burning and also fertilizing ground. I didn't know that. That's interesting. Alright, I need to just think about possible layouts for this, that we don't kill or traffic. I think that's the main struggle. I don't think I'll bring this up to a 5-star industry, so I don't know. Let's see what we get done here. If we do a port, that'll be somewhere around here, so I'll keep that road in there, and I might add another one over here, but I want to change these a little bit. Maybe we go this way, and hopefully that'll be too close to go straight over there. What I'll try to do, that'll be kind of a weird, that's too weird actually. Just trying to get this. Alright, I prefer that. I don't know how I'll connect everything in the middle, and yeah, I will move the trees around and not leave them on the roads, but that will happen every as we build in this area. What's the map called again? That's called Palm View. That's a question from, it's probably Oliver. Maybe it's Oliver, who knows. So back to the industry. Sorry, Oliver. I will get this building. You know what? This one can go basically anywhere. So as far as I don't build in the water, like which I was just about to do, maybe just a little bit. Yeah, I'll allow that. I'll keep it there. I think that'll be all right. And then we do have the small ore mine, and then the ore grinding mill and some storage. So we can start with those. So the small ore mine will extract the ore, and that's what we start working in here. I might use this area in the middle initially, and then we replace that with bigger or larger extractors as we go. And actually, I'll just move these a little bit closer. Yeah, I want them overlapping like that. Give them water. As always, I need to make them all happy. Connect it all, bring some water, and I will connect this over here. Yeah, that's fine. I just move pipe straight from there, another one from there. And then the back here, that should be slightly easier because it's just a straight line. And one more. So at least we know where we have water now. Mayor unpleased with roads and redraws the same network twice. I love that pling when you connect water pipes with each other. Yeah, they're pretty cool actually. It's a pleasant sound. Hello, Liveware. Why did you delete instead of move it? Good question. No special reason. I think you're asking about why I delete this one instead of just move it around with this option or even with move it. No special reason. I just did it. There is no special condition behind that. I think that was just a little bit easier for me to do. Then we have the ore grinding mill, and the ore grinding mill, I will put this on the side road in here. And then we need some storage. The storage is for ore. So what would make sense is for us, the storage is actually huge. But I'll put this over there. I think that would make sense to have this just next to that area. What we might need over here is just some services, like definitely a tower like this one, and I'll remove that because what I'm thinking I will do, I will use one of these building areas to actually get this tower. So that's the fire tower, by the way. If I close and open this again, you can see that this will then overlook this whole area. We could add a fire department in here. I think I will later on, not now. But just for starting, I think that'll be a good way for us to actually start. Now, what I want to do is build a metal storage as well. And for that, we use the storage warehouse option, I should say. And I don't remember the size of those. Yeah, I think I'll use this one. And I'll leave some space in there actually. What's the size of this? The same as that one. So if I go here, that'll be in there. And then we do metal. All right. For now, I'll keep it empty. So we are just selling that. We're not using metal anywhere. Oh, I didn't see that. Hold on. Nope. Can't stay there. Oh, did I mess the train over there? It could stay there. Oh no. Interesting. I put in there and we pushed water to the side. I'm keen on trying that out again and see what happens. Let's see. Yeah, it's definitely messing with the water and bringing water a little bit over there. You know what? That will look cool. I'll keep it that way. Said the person that told everyone that I wouldn't change anything with the water in here. There you go. Didn't take long. Alright, we have these going. Hopefully they will start working soon. Yeah, they are. We have some workers in there that will help us providing a little bit more money, some more workplace, and we can get this growing soon-ish. So we're starting to get the ore in here. As you can see, some ore was deposited in there. That's an interesting truck to bring ore to this. But then, in theory, they bring ore in here first, and then, yeah, like this building, and then they take the ore to that, and then that will spit metal into here, and then we sell via cargo to the outside, to somewhere else, I would say. Cool. I think that's something. Now I want to add some more industry and generic industry in this area. We need more jobs in the area. So for now, let me speed things up a little bit as well. I'll add some trees in the middle in here with the lazy way, but I think for the industry, this is more than enough. We don't need like to do too much in there. Just some empty spaces in here. And as we are trying to keep the environment as safe as possible, we will add some trees where we can. That's the goal. There one more. Yeah, I totally can. That's fantastic. And how many people do we have working in here? We have 50 people for the moment. Everything on production, not importing anything. So let's start moving some trees then. And before I do, I'll drink some water and read some comments in the chat as well. Can't forget about you guys. Told ya, Tchelow is gonna ruin it. Yeah, definitely. Hello, Ak. Welcome. Hope you're having a good day. Having a coffee in this heat. Yeah, coffee you can have like in all the temperatures. That is not a problem. Should I pronounce that as KZ? What is KZ? Here I am again, a little bit lost. KZ. I don't know what that is. That sounds awful in English. German version is better. Maybe. I would have appreciated a rail line connecting the ore area and then running through the city to the local train station rail network. Rail line connecting the ore to the city to the local train station. So that's a good point. I'll talk about that in a second. Hey Nicholas, welcome. How are you? Welcome back. All right. So some people over. By the way, if you don't know this, I'm live streaming on TikTok and YouTube at the same time. So that's why sometimes I'm reading some message that you can't see, is because it's in one chat or the other. That's why like sometimes you don't see it. But on TikTok there are some questions as well. Where did you get the fire tower? So we are talking about this fire tower in here. That's from the Disasters DLC. So it helps you watch fires, especially in the forest area. And then it sends like helicopters to that area if you get a fire eventually in those places. So you get that one. You also get the fire helicopter depot. I believe you get the police helicopter depot as well. And you have like some disaster options like the disaster response unit, the small emergency shelter, large emergency shelter, short radio mast, tall radio mast, the earthquake sensor, and the tsunami warning buoy, along with the weather radar and deep space radar as well. So this protects you from things like meteor strike, tsunami, earthquake, sinkhole, and all those sort of stuff. Which is pretty good. I love it. All right, so that's one of the questions. What is the map called? The map's called Palm Beach. Show us your city. So, all right, this is the city that we have at the moment. Let me zoom in. This is the area that we are growing, the residential. And we built this area in the last live stream. This city we just built on live streams, by the way. So we do live streams every Saturday, and that's 8 p.m. on Australian Eastern Standard Time. And feel free to join and give ideas, because I use those ideas to actually build the whole area. But yeah, there isn't much built yet. We are at 21,000 people, starting to grow, starting to actually build all of this. And this is where we started. So some parks in the area over here. There are some, where is our other kind of a park behind the houses in here, not a real park. Then we have this little area, hidden area in here that I quite like. Love the pedestrians walking over there. And plenty of car parks. I think that was the theme of the last live stream as well. So yeah, nothing too big, just for context. This is the map. This is the area that we've built. We're building over here at the moment, and we'll expand this area later. Other than that, no worries. Yeah, so answering your question, unless you mentioned about the train, right? We do have a cargo train over here. Are you talking about cargo or a passenger train? Because I think we've made the decision to not have a train line going into the city, but just metro. And we would connect that to the rest of the train line somewhere else. Also, I'm seeing something here that I don't like. People stopping over there for no reason whatsoever. So let's use Traffic Manager. We use this option. It starts to get like traffic in there. We don't need that. I can use this option from Traffic Manager. They'll just go through and they don't stop anymore. And to be honest, we don't need pedestrian crossing in here. They can